Okay, howdy ho guys. Welcome to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video for the behind the scenes. People want to know, what is going on with this video? What are the answers to these questions? At last, what we've all been waiting for, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video behind the scenes, the Lego video. We're going to be answering some questions from the patrons on Patreon today, kind of to get a little behind the scenes glimpse of what it took to bring this production to life. Thoughts on the Edelkrone slider? Edelkrone? I don't know how to say it, but it's cool. Yeah, it's super effective at getting the types of shots that just wouldn't be possible without something like this. I feel like this kind of technology, while it's been available, it's never been so available in a consumer level in the past. It's still very expensive. This whole rig cost me like $4 grand to set it up. I mean, the tripod itself alone was like $1,000. But setting it up was super easy. It's all controlled on an app. I would recommend it. I think it definitely brings your animations to another level. Coronado wants to know, how do you make the city look so massive? Recently, I've been investing a lot of my earnings on YouTube back into the productions, buying more city buildings. I moved back to St. Louis, so I have a lot more space to store everything. When I was in LA, I was kind of working out of this like small little bedroom. But now I have all this room. I have this huge new studio, this big ass basement. So I've been ordering and building like crazy. I really want to move towards that because I noticed kind of like as my productions were scaling up, I showed a lot of Gotham City, but a lot of it was like CG add-ons, CG buildings and structures. And while it's great that we have the technology to be able to do that, I think it's a lot cooler if you can do as much in-camera as possible. Most moments, I think you can figure out a way to do it practically, even if that includes forced perspective, trickery. I think that kind of stuff is a lot more exciting and interesting than just doing it in the computer. Robert Ferguson wants to know why you choose the movie Lego TMNT instead of the cartoon. I chose those Michael Bay turtles because I think they're funnier looking. They're a little more detailed. The colors are more muted. The cartoon ones are probably the more favored ones because they look more like the traditional turtles. But I just think there's something so ugly about the Michael Bay turtles, how their shells are so high up on their body. They just look kind of like obnoxious. Peter Cornell wants to know, he wants a more extensive look at how you mask over mouths. So yeah, a lot of times with the mouth animation, what I'll do is I'll turn on 3D objects in After Effects, and that allows you to kind of twist the mouths in a way that feels like they're wrapping around the character instead of just being dropped on top. Gus actually did most of the mouths on this animation, and he's super talented at that. You'd have to ask him exactly what his process is, but it's a lot of effort and time crafting each individual frame. The paintbrush, roto tools, little tiny individual masks and things to kind of clean up the area, because a lot of times you're not only dropping the mouth on, but you're actually erasing the mouth that was already there. So that takes kind of an artistic hand as well. Echo wants to know what gave you inspiration for the Ninja Turtles sewer. So the sewer was the actual set. I bought it on eBay. So basically I just used a lot of 2x4 dark gray bricks to kind of build a sewer structure around that set and kind of merge the two. So I just added a lot of kind of greebling to make it look like they're in some sort of large sewer structure, similar to where Bane might hang out.
Ah yes, I was wondering what would break first.
Do those structures really exist underneath cities? Are there massive cavernous sewer areas where things like that can go down? I don't know. I think that should do it for this behind the scenes. If you guys have any further questions, please reach out to me either in the comments or Twitter. The best place to reach me is on my Patreon because I try to respond to all the messages I get from my supporters over there. I'm also starting a thing where I'm going to be hosting an exclusive live stream class on how to do animation.
Since you are turtle.
So that'll be once per month. I'm just going to take people through kind of the principles of animation, kind of the basics, and kind of my own philosophy on animation and kind of tricks and tools that I use. I got a video coming out later on this month, Batman and Catwoman skit, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. How do I end these?